Saturn students, welcome back. Today we are going to start with our revision session of EVS 2 History, 3rd chapter, Life on Earth. But before that, let's take a short recap what we have learned in the previous video. We have done revision for the 2nd chapter, History and the concept of time. In it, we had learned historical periods, scientific methods of measuring time and establishing age, means dating. And now we are going to learn formation of Earth. So students, around 4.5 billion years ago, an enormous cloud of very hot gas and dust spinning at a great speed was formed in space, and it was believed on the basis of scientific research. Okay, now the next, its circular motion and great speed caused it to divide into several portions, thereby creating the sun and its solar system. This means its circular means round motion and large speed separated it into several means many portions, thereby creating the sun and its solar system. Okay, now this is the picture of solar system. Students, we can see a big fireball in the middle center of the picture, that is our sun, and then 8 planets. So which are they? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are the 8 planets in our solar system. And what else we can see? We can see Pluto, which is a dwarf planet. Then asteroids also we can see. So this is our solar system. Okay, now the next, see, 8 planets means Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are the 8 planets in our solar system. Okay, now let's see the details of each planet. Mercury. Mercury is the first planet from the Sun. It is closest to the Earth. It is smallest and innermost planet in the solar system. Its orbit around the Sun takes 88 days. Okay, and this is the picture of Mercury. Okay, now the next is Venus. Venus is the second planet from the Sun. It is the brightest and the hottest planet. Its orbit around the Sun takes 225 days. Okay, and this is the picture of Venus. Very good. Next is Earth. Earth is the third planet. It has one satellite, means moon. Okay, its orbit around the Sun takes 365 days. And this is the picture of Earth. Now next is Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is a reddish planet. It has 2 satellites, means 2 moons. Its orbit around the Sun takes 1.88 years. Okay, so this is the picture of Mars. Next is Jupiter. Jupiter is the 5th planet from the Sun. It is bigger yellowish planet. It has 64 satellites. Its orbit around the Sun takes 11.87 years. Okay, and this is the picture of Jupiter. Very good. Next, Saturn. Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun. We can see its rings through telescope. It has 33 satellites. Its orbit around the Sun takes 29 years. Okay, and this is the picture of Saturn. Next is Uranus. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun. It can be seen only through the telescope. It has 27 satellites, means 27 moons. Its orbit around the Sun takes 84 years. Okay. See, this is a picture of Uranus. Neptune. Neptune is the eighth planet from the Sun. It has 13 satellites. Its orbit around the Sun takes 164 years. Okay, this is the picture of Neptune. Now students, next is beginning of life on the Earth. Among these planets, the Earth is the only planet where life is known to exist. This means students, only Earth is the planet where life is there. Okay. After the formation of the Earth, it took about 80 crore years for its surface to cool down and for water bodies to be formed on it. This means students, after the process of beginning of the Earth, it has taken 80 crore years for its surface to cool down and for the water bodies to be formed on Earth. Various kinds of unicellular organism, protozoa or living things first appeared in water. This means students, the first living organism appeared in water. Next, the protozoa are so tiny that they cannot be seen with the naked eyes. We need a microscope to see them. This means protozoa were very tiny and we cannot see them with our naked eyes. So we used microscope to see them. So let's see the picture of microscope. This is the picture of microscope. And this is an unicellular organism seen through a microscope. Okay. Now the next, the animal world on the earth. So you can see many varieties of animal in this picture. The living world on the earth consists of plants and animals. Means our living world consists of plants and animals. The main characteristics of animals are: first, animal can breathe. Yes, even we human beings are animals and we can breathe. So, animals can breathe. Now, animals move in order to get food or for other purposes. Yes, as we move from one place to another for different types of work, same way animals also move in order to get their food or for other purposes. Third is, animals of some species lay eggs and their young ones are born out of eggs. This means students, some animals lay eggs and their young ones comes out of their eggs. Okay. Now the next, B, animals of some other species give birth to their young ones. Means some animals give birth to their young ones, like as dog gives birth to the puppies, cat gives birth to the kittens. As you have seen, even we human beings give birth to the same small kids. Now what we have learned today? We have learned formation of Earth, 8 planets, beginning of life on the Earth, the animal world on the Earth. And now we will do a small activity. Fill in the blank with appropriate alternative. You have been given a fill in the blank and 4 options have been given. You are going to choose the right option. So the first question is, we need a dash to watch protozoa. A. Camera. B. Spectacles. C. Mobile phone. And D. Microscope. So what will be the answer, students? Yes, and the answer is microscope. we need a microscope to watch protozoa. Okay, now the next. The surface of the earth took about dash crore years to cool down. A. 60, B. 50, C. 80, D. 100. So what will be the right answer? 80. Very good. The surface of the earth took 80 crores years to cool down. Okay. Now the next, third, dash is the only planet where life is known to exist. A. Earth, B. Sun, C. Moon, D. Star. And your answer will be Earth. Earth is the only planet where life is known to exist. Very good. Now the fourth one, the unicellular bodies first appeared in dash. A. Food, B. Cloth, C. Shelter, D. Water. And the answer will be water. The unicellular bodies first appeared in water. Very good. And students, that's all for today. Sairam, thank you.